So do you want to get into some of our favorite Mania things?
Yeah, let's just go right into it because I have a lot of WrestleMania favorites. I was talking to my buddy who I do go to the Limitless shows with, and actually one of the questions that I did have a little topic bars. Him and I were talking about the stages.
Is that what you want to
One
talk about first?
if you have it up, let's just
Okay.
go in. Let me get my phone out with my notes because I have my
Okay, I
handy
can
dandy
start. I can
notebook for the
start.
rundown.
I can start. I don't have them in order.
It doesn't. Yeah,
None of
it
my stuff
doesn't
is ever in
matter.
order.
It's all
Um
right. We're fine with.
okay, so one of my favorite stages would have to be WrestleMania 30. The gigantic logo in the middle with the giant 3 X's. Amazing. It's like looking back at pictures today because I was like, oh, because stages is not something that I necessarily remember. Like, I don't sit there and
Yeah.
be like, oh yeah, my favorite stage. I do remember ones where I was like, okay, that doesn't look that great, but it's not usually one that I like keep in my brain available
Mhm.
all the time. So if you asked me, I'd be like, I don't know. But WrestleMania 30, yeah, I think that's one that stands out. And then another one that stands out to me before I get to yours, well, I have a few, but
Go.
WrestleMania 34, and that was because it was in New Orleans and it was all like Mardi Gras themed and it was so colorful, which was very different for WWE because for the most part they stick to like red, black, blue, maybe. Like it's just very standard like with those colors. And so this
Right.
was really cool that there was like purples, pinks and greens and like it was just really cool. I mean, and it fit the atmosphere obviously, and I thought that was what made it kind of cool, um, because they took advantage of where they were, and I feel like they haven't done that a lot.
No.
Because I mean, obviously when you're in New Orleans, like everyone thinks about Mardi Gras and whatever, but they don't do anything special when they're like in the middle of like Kansas City. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
so
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. I had 34 up
Yeah,
there. I love 34. I mean, the
yeah.
color scheme you mentioned. My number one, one of my favorite ones is 19. And this is not recency bias, okay?
Okay.
19 stage is so well done. I don't care how long it is. They needed to make it that long. Just the crowd, like, oh, incredible. And the fact that the way they did it with the background, like the video boards and everything, and how they just like built it out, and then even it's like, all right, why is that stage so long? Well, then you wouldn't have moments like Stratus going over and just like boom, and then the confetti popping out. Like
Yeah.
it makes for better entrances.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what, and then I mean the iconic moment of Stone Cold walking to the ring at 19 and that camera following him, and it's that
Mm-hmm.
long little path, and there's the fan, like it makes for great moments like that. And then I liked from the stage into the ring setup, I liked how it was like a mini box, like there's a
Yeah.
little like lane for the entrance,
Yeah.
but then there's just like you're in the ring, and then there's like a mini box of like the outside area,
Yeah.
and then there's the fans. Like it was very well done, where it was very centered around the action right there. It was, yeah, I like that. And then a shout out, an honorable mention, because I think you have a couple more. You said
Yes. Yeah.
um 18 does not get the credit it deserves. My buddy
Okay.
said it was a shit ton of scaffolding. I don't care. I think the scaffolding worked. It was an art form.
I would
Underrated.
say another one that I loved was WrestleMania 31. That was the one where they had like the play button in the middle of the screen, and then like the entire entrance ramp was all of a screen as well. I thought that was really cool because they each kind of had like a unique
Mm-hmm.
entrance. Like even if they didn't have an over the top amazing entrance, they still got something on the floor, like on the ground. I thought that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I liked WrestleMania 26. That's my other one, where it was basically like a bunch of screens that they just had like basically like blocks like on top of each other. And so I just felt like it made the entrances feel so much bigger because it's like, yeah, they had like the little Tron so you could see it, but like all these screens, just like
Yeah.
you'll see it if you don't remember. But
Yeah.
um I liked that
And we'll
because
get to that pay-per-view.
it was one of those ones that I feel like they actually put in more effort for the stage rather than, sometimes it'll be like the ring has like stuff all over it, like above it or whatever. Like that's the main focus of what they do. But I like when they actually like put a lot of detail into right when they come out, because like that's more so what people are looking at, like as great as that is that you can make the ring look cool, most of the time you're just putting in things that are blocking people's view. So
Yeah.
like I'd rather you do a bunch of detail over there than block my view. But
Yeah, I agree with that. I like 33.
yes, I
When
had that one on
that
here too.
33 is that I don't care. I feel like after looking at my favorite stages, I feel like I'm a big long entrance ramp guy because every single one like that 33 Undertaker started halfway the ramp.
No, it's like there's another one. I don't remember if it was that one or maybe it was 31 that also, because they also had the one with the screen.
Yeah.
Um Randy Orton, that was when he was a fucking heel and he took 18 minutes to get from the entrance ramp to the ring. And so it's like that is something where I was just like, dude, are you not like, you don't have to run, but can you like briskly walk?
Can we
Like, can
just
you
like
do
speed it
something?
up?
But
Yeah.
it's like it doesn't work for him because it's like, no, like I'm a bad guy. Like I take my time. And I'm like, it's like it was like Undertaker 2.0.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it
That
was
was
just yeah, that one's crazy.
17
Um
I liked because the banners on the side was cool.
mhm.
And then, yeah, if you have not been catching on, that all our favorite stages are past 19 and beyond, or 17 and beyond, essentially, because if you remember, only 9, and I'm gonna give the only good thing about WrestleMania 9 was that it was at Caesar's Palace and they went all out with the entrance. I mean, the fucking fact that I got to see JR in a toga, come on.
Yeah.
That's every wrestling fan's dream.
Yeah, that's what I dream of on a
Right?
nightly
Isn't it?
basis.
It's incredible.